Kelly from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say? Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, good morning and welcome on this Thursday morning. How's everybody doing? It's currently 47 degrees. We're supposed to get in the 60s today. And it's been raining all night and all morning. First in the chat is TZ. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. And Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. And John, hello, good morning and welcome. And thank you for being here. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see you. Miss Denise, hello, good morning and welcome. Hope you're doing well. And Terry, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. Danielle, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I figured I'd turn you blue, being you've been here for so a while. And so I figured I'd turn you blue and join the group. Yeah. Let's see here. Also, I want to mention too, after I get through these, hellos. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Good to see each and every one of y'all. Please don't forget to keep Dawn in your thoughts and prayers as she's starting to do her healing for a speedy recovery. And Claudette, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And don't forget today, if you see Terry Bearer come in the chat, today is his birthday. Wish him a happy birthday. Also, please keep those in your thoughts and prayers in Mississippi. There was a major tornado problem yesterday, and there was a lot of damage. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers for anybody who was in Mississippi in the that immediate area. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. And Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? How's that weather down in Louisiana? Because I saw it was coming from Louisiana to Mississippi to Alabama yesterday with all that tornado stuff going on. And Carol, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. They're talking sports already. Yeah, Carol, you got me with I forgot about the coffee and donuts yesterday. I saw you made your comment. Thank y'all very much for making those comments. Y'all all are on the wheel. Thank y'all very much. Let's see, town next to me. And Regina, hello, good morning and welcome. I was up late last night. Oh, no. Listening from bed. Ew. Hope you're feeling better today. Same thing with you, Carol. Hope you get to feeling better. Speedy recovery for you as well. And Baby Girl Vibes, thank y'all for the raid from Auntie Mama. She's just finishing up her live. Yeah, I did. I told Carol I didn't. because we had a conversation yesterday, and I said, no, I don't think we talked about food. And then I remembered after she made her comment that we did talk about coffee and donuts yesterday. Yeah. It's like every day we talk about food somewhere in the show. And she was right. And I forgot all about it. But I lied and told her, no, we didn't. Just so she can go watch the video and make her comment. Because she said she was going to go, oh my God, no food talk today? Yeah, I got busted. So again, thank each and every one for coming out and showing your love and support. Not only that, making sure you do leave those comments after each show. Don't forget today that at 7 Eastern Standard Time tonight, you do have a pop-up with Josie and Miss Denise on Miss Denise's channel, I believe, if I remember correctly. In congestion, head and chest. Sorry to hear that. You can hear it in your voice yesterday. Yeah, I did hear about that one on the comment. Yeah, you heard it right. So I hope everybody's doing well. Again, don't forget to keep those in your thoughts and prayers in Mississippi with the tornado, and those who are not doing well that needs help and thoughts and prayers. Amy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Hot Mess Thrifter, Amy, good to see you. Welcome. Hope you're not working too hard. Great to see you always. Auntie Mama, thank you for the raid. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Yeah, today is my day that I go close out the paperwork for my booth that I moved out of, and we'll see what happens today. That'll be my final check or money for my booth that I got out of, because there was a lot of issues. To the baddest spot. Oh, yes, she is. You right about that. She's quick to drop those links. So with that being said, I do have a special announcement this morning. And so someone asked me a question, I think it was Tuesday. And so I had to do my research to make sure I had the answers to a question, because I didn't hear about it yet, but I did, and I researched it. And Gina, hello, good morning, and welcome, Ginger. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I'm doing good. Off today, so I'm being late. I hear that, Amy. You deserve it, girl. It's always good to see you. Welcome back. So without further ado, let's get into a news thing I have to share with you in case if you have not heard this yet. Breaking news. I think I did pretty good doing that little clip in 5 minutes. I was hurrying up and get that one done this morning. So thank y'all for being here. Matt, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And this news clip has to do with those who, again, we do either reselling on different platforms and or if you do online YouTube auctions, whatnot auctions, any auctions. Angela, hello, good morning and welcome. And this news is for you. If you have not heard yet, there are some changes. There's going to be in 2 phases coming starting in July. So please listen carefully. Starting July the 12th, this year, USPS will implement a phase rollout requiring accurate length, width, and height dimensions for all commercial parcels, including Ground Advantage, Priority Mail, Parcel Select, eliminating the previous 1 cube foot threshold. While reportings become mandatory for all sizes, the $3 non-compliant fees for small packages that will be deferred during phase 1. Yes, they're going to be charging a $3 non-compliance if you do not put the accurate size of dimension, meaning length, width, and height. Effectively on July the 12th, accurate dimensions must be reported in the manifest of all packages parcels regardless of the size, replacing the old dimensions of parcel under 1 cubic foot or under 22-inch length. USPS Ground Advantage, Priority Mail Select Express, and Parcel Select. First-class packaging and USPS returns are now subject to these new tighter requirements. For non-compliant fees, there will be a $3 fee currently applying to the package that's less than 1 cubic foot or greater than 22 inches if dimensions are missing or incorrect. Starting on phase 1, focusing on the data validation and reviewing customer compliance without charging the penalty on smaller, newer covered parcels. Future penalties will be fully enforced of the $3 non-compliant fees for all packages sizes where the reporting suggests a deeper, higher phase will start in 2027. According to this will be starting in the second phase in 2027. And in 2027, they will actually roll it out. In July of 2026 will be phase 1. And I'm looking for a phase of 2027, early 2027. They do not give a date yet, but scheduled for the first early part of 2027, where they will automatically charge you to your account a $3 non-compliance fee. Well, there's some people who may be putting it as, for example, and I'm going to use my ruler for this one. I should have this ready before the show. You know how some people may have put in, when I do a measurement, I always round up. No matter where it falls in between a measurement of an inch, I round to the highest one next. Usually, like on Pirate Ship, you only have to put the length and width. If it's a bag, a poly mailer, bubble mailer, they only require 2. Well, starting in July, you're going to have to do all 3. That way, when you do a measurement, for example, I'm just going to use this as an example. Say it falls right between the 6 and the 7, okay? And no matter where it falls at, I always round up to the next number. That's how I do it, where there's the height, length, or width. So that's what they're saying, that evidently they're having an issue where there's a lot of people, and you may have seen an upcharge on your account, especially through Pirate Ship. They're good for that. If you're not putting the correct weight and or measurements, they upcharge you and send you a bill and take it out of your account. If you have seen that in the past, that's why. However, if you're using a poly mailer or a bag-in-a-box situation, then most likely, from what I'm reading, they will start having us do all 3 dimensions. But now it's only the height and the length, not the width and the length, not the height. So you may have to start looking at that when doing packages off of any of your platforms you do, other than like eBay, Mercari, Etsy, because on those, they do automatically do all 3. I always do all 3. I always round up to the highest number, especially when it's within an inch of a number. I round up to the highest number thereafter. Well, according to this, there has been many problems with that. So they're going to start buckling down. Phase 1, they're not going to charge you the $3 fee, but you will get a notification. So for example, when I bring my packages to the post office, they usually have a scale that has a measurement on it, and they kind of look at that when they do pick it up from you. So you may want to be careful, because you don't want to keep having all these $3 charges, by making sure you do put the correct dimensions, rounding up to the next number in your measurements. But if you start seeing those $3 charges, that'll start happening in the early 2027. Your thoughts on the news break of the day. And then they will start affecting in July of this year, and then phase 2 will be in 2027. I did some research and found it, because I didn't know. Somebody asked me, and I said, I don't know, I'm going to have to research it. And I did. All right, let me get caught up in the chat here. Please hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Don't we always give accurate measurements? Maybe some don't. I don't know, but that's evidently been a problem with the USPS, and so they're going to enforce this. I've always put the size. I have too. Okay, not a problem. I mean, who puts the wrong dimensions? I don't know. I know I always round up. Even in the weight, when it's ounces, I always round up. I don't know. I guess they're not putting the correct, I guess they're having more problems where they're not getting the correct measurements. I don't know why they did this, but that's the news break that I found in reference to that. Box in a bag doesn't require depth. Well, according to this, they're going to be doing it on all packages. If it's under 22 inches and under 1 cubic foot, yeah, especially with boxes, always up and round up. I put the exact number. I always round up the highest number. I've always done that. It's like measuring on eBay, 1/4 or 1/2, but put full inch. Yep, that's exactly what I do on eBay too. Heather, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And don't forget, Heather's been putting up some videos, so go check out her channel and check out her videos. She's been putting out some content. She's on her second one already. Tooch man, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. I've always done that even weight shipping. Yeah, I'll always round up. And that's the best safe way to be. Annie Mae's Whatnot show at 11. She's doing a Whatnot today? Oh, I got to do some errands. Angela, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Paula, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I believe this may be your first time here. I see you're in gray. How did you hear about the channel? And thank you for coming on in. And everybody give a big warm Cajun welcome to Paula 2908. And yeah, I always round up, even in the weight. I always round up. Like if it says 0.08, I'm rounding up to the next number. I just don't put the points in my listings. I watched the latest shorts. How cool. Yeah, I watched the first one. I got to watch the second one. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And Wendy, hello, good morning and welcome. I always go up on size as we, just because too hard for me. Yeah, I always. So that's a good tip. Annie Mae is doing a show. Yeah, I have to check it out. Didn't Jennifer put the link in? Yes, she sure did. I'm going to have to open it and have it ready. I'll have to set up her link. Cool measurement twice once. And you know, that's a habit with me too, Ms. Denise. I always double check. Even with the weight, I'll take it off the scale and put it back on just to double check. It's just a habit with me. I don't know why. I guess it's just one of those things. Want to get in trouble. Yeah, same here, Jennifer. And that's why I always round up. USPS is just trying to make money to recover the... You are right about that one, Matt. Plus, they already went up on the price to begin with. But from what I understand, they're only going to raise the price starting in early 2027. Now, they may, depending if it's in a continuous problem with the same person, they constantly are getting that problem, they're probably going to start charging the $3 per package, is what they're saying. Jamie, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yep, Mr. Underpants. Yep, she sent me the link yesterday. Awesome. I didn't see it. She didn't send it to me. Buffalo Pickers, Whatnot, Toys at 3. I got that one marked already. Thank you for dropping those, Jennifer. Buffalo Picker has awesome toys. So definitely go and check that out. Set your reminder because you don't want to miss out. Great deals. Just scrolling like your old sign. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for coming on in. Always love seeing you people. Thank you for coming in and joining in the chat. So your thoughts, again, like Matt said, you never know why they do these new charges. But again, I guess it's an ongoing problem. I don't know. But it was brought to my attention, and I said, well, I didn't hear about it. Let me look it up. And so I figured I'd have it ready for y'all today for that reason. Everyone, such a friendly group. Well, we do this every day, Monday through Friday. And thank you for joining us. So example, package weighs 1 pound, 2 ounces. That's not the same as first class under a pound. I'm sure some people will try to do the cheaper route. Well, they don't do first class anymore. So it's automatically ground advantage, and I guess because they're trying to stand it at 1 cubic inch to the cubic rate. No, that would not. That would be considered a pound plus, because then you would have to put 1 pound 2 ounces. I'm sure that's why she sent it to me. Okay, cool. I gotta see how she's doing. I'm gonna have to check her out. So yeah, just be cautious when you're doing that. Again, the best practice is to always make sure you have the accurate measurements. If you have to, measure twice, just to be nice. Yeah, only first class is letter mail. Yep. That's a good question, Paula. Are you a reseller? I have both their whatnots open. Well, she does not have any content yet. You know I love that word, yet. And I have Heather's, I got to watch the video she put out yesterday. I didn't get a chance to watch it. So what's interesting is I guess they're having issues where they're doing it and why they're doing it. I don't know what made them do it. But I know every now and then I fought and won on Pirate Ship when they were trying to say my item was a first priority mail. And it wasn't, because it was under a pound, first of all. But when I'm sending a poly mailer out, how in the world are you going to get that as a first class when it's a small bubble mailer? So I basically keep track of my measurements. And when every now and then, very few and far between, I do get a reply with an email saying you're being charged for this amount, that you should have been charged, that your measurements were wrong. And I fight it and I win. So they do give me back my money. But that's not too often that happens. But to be on the safe side, make sure you write your measurements down on the orders that you're sending out, because that's how I do mine. And I always write it down on everything I do. Even when it comes to invoices, I write it down on the invoice itself that I'm packing. It's just a habit. And it's not just for those who are resellers. Yeah. We try to have a lot of fun. We cut up every now and then. You never know when we're going to start talking about food. It seems to be a topic in the morning. Yeah. I know some people do that too, little Debbie. I've watched it in some of their videos where they'll actually physically write the size. Now, I don't write the size on the box on my paperwork. Let me rephrase it. I don't write the box sizes because some of the boxes, most of the boxes I use already have the dimensions on the box. So I just use that. Now, should I have to go and start measuring those? I don't know, but I'll have to check it out. Well, thank you, Miss Denise. No, she's not, but she is a buyer. Carol. Purchase has been vinyl albums. Ooh. And I'll have 9 cuber storage unit of all of them and buy too much. So I enjoy channels. Aw. Well, thank you. And that's awesome news about the vinyl. It's definitely making a comeback. And you see a lot of that on the auctions on YouTube. Yes. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start dropping links in the chat. I just saw a comment come in from Jamie. Nice one will start to put size on parcels. Good tip. Yeah. And I, on poly mailers, I'll use a black permanent marker. If I have multiple packages at the same time that I'm trying to get labels for, I'll even write it to where I'm going to put the label at. I'll write it in small letters or first name of who the package is for. So when I do the label, I make sure I put it on the right package. I do that on poly mailers and bubble mailers, which is very easy because you can cover that up with the label. But yeah, that is an awesome one. And Bev, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, you're right about that, Carol. We do have a lot of sellers that sell vinyl. Oh, let me get those links now dropped. So I want to share that with y'all this morning because it was asked and I didn't know all the details. So I kept it for this morning show. So your thoughts on that, or if you want to comment on that, let us know what you think about it. I think Matt is correct in reference to, I think they're just trying to cover their cost of the fuel charge. It's bad enough the gas prices that keep going up, but why should we have to pay more extra for postage? I never can understand that. All by them making that extra money. Somebody had vinyls last week. I'm trying to remember who it was. Oh, Regina had vinyls last week, or a couple of weeks ago, I think. Yeah. Every now and then I'll see somebody with a whole bunch of vinyl on their auction. All right, and I'm dropping the link for anyone who would like to come on up and promote your channel. You're more than welcome to. The link will be posted momentarily. You just got to make sure your camera and your mic is connected because it will not allow you to come up unless they're connected. All right, there's Jennifer's link to her channel, which she never drops. There is the link to her Etsy store. I mostly saw, yeah, Dawn and Mary had a lot. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Awesome. And Jay, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Sold on books. Oh, yeah, Carol. Did you get the email yesterday that I sent you for the link to the donations for the fundraiser? There's the link again right there. I did send it to you in an email yesterday, Carol. So I didn't see you reply, so I'm not sure if you got it or you saw it. But there's Jay putting the link again here in the chat for unsold books and HBA sealed and unexpired stuff. All right, you got it. Okay. Should pass short videos on your collector. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's a good idea, Heather. Paula, that would be cool to have some short videos of you and your vinyl. And there's the link for buy Jennifer a milkshake. All that she's doing for everybody in the chat. Let's see. Always measure the boxes. That doesn't have it on the box. Does it mean that you have to write the dimensions on the box? No, you don't have to, but it's just on your label. When you go to get your label, is what they're telling you. In other words, if you notice on your labels, most of them have it on the label. Yeah, it actually says, it just says ounces. Never mind. Mine only shows pounds and ounces on eBay. Let me see what it does on my inventory ones. Let's see. Let's see what it says here. I'm trying to remember what it shows on here. No, it just says how many ounces in pounds on my labels. It doesn't give dimensions on the box, on the label. But if you're writing them on the box, it's best for you to put it small enough to where you can put your label on top of it. And I know, like Ella, she writes her size on the box, if that's what you want to do. Yeah, she does it on her boxes. Yep, she sure does. Amy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And I hope you're doing well. Hope you get to feeling better. If you accidentally put a UPS package in with all priority and ground advantage packages going out, what are the odds that they still will be delivered? If you accidentally put a UPS package in with all the priorities and ground packaging, I heard, what was his name? Harry Tornado had that happen, where they didn't deliver it and they finally returned it to him. But UPS does have a contract with USPS where they will either pick up and or deliver to your post office. It all depends on your post office and how they feel that day, I guess. But on ours, I know they do deliver and pick up at the post office where I go to. But that's a good question, Wendy. And I saw that Harry Tornado had that happen and they couldn't find the package. Couldn't find out they left it at the post office and didn't deliver it. So you never know. Have you seen my short video? Yes, you did one yesterday, Jay. Yes, I did. Thank you. My favorite vinyl seller is Chad on. Really? He's in Tennessee. I'm in Texas. Awesome. My boyfriend just bought tubs full of records at home. I have to look through. There you go. That's right. Tomorrow is, would you buy it or would you leave it? Don't forget, if you have any items that sold in the last 90 days and you have to send me the link from the platform it's sold on, And in your email, make sure you include, and make sure you send it to KajunRootsReseller@gmail.com, and make sure you include the link, what you bought it for, where did you buy it, and if you took an offer, what was that offer for? And that is tomorrow, every Friday. Would you buy it or would you leave it? It's a game we play every Friday. Yes, tomorrow. Planning on watching them today. Yeah, I got to catch up on the one from yesterday. I started doing that, Regina, when Powership tried to charge me. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why Ella does it too, because she had a problem for a while with Powership. So what she did was she did the measurements and wrote it on the box, like the length, the width, and the height. She would write it on the box. Yeah, she did. So to charge more on the fact that when I disputed it, the charges, I saw the dimensions are printed on the box. Yep. Cover yourself, because they're going to try to... I had that happen a couple of times, but I won because I knew I wrote my measurements down. The dimensions. Well, thank you, Carol. I'll write them on the box and then wait so I can just look at the box. There you go. That's a good idea. But on mine, and this is what I do. I'm going to cover all the basic information. When I do my printouts, I always write it on the package, how many ounces and the weight, the measurement. Even if it's a poly mailer or a bubble mailer, I still write all three, and that's a 4, by the way. On my package, on the actual paperwork that I print for every item I sell, that way I have a record of it. And then I write how much I paid for the shipping. That's just the way I keep track of my records from my spreadsheets. If you ship media mail, it's cheaper, I believe, books and movies, etc. Yes, you can, but be careful, because it cannot have any type of advertisement. And you got to be careful when it's VHS tapes or cassette tapes that cannot be pre-recorded or homemade type videos and or cassette tapes. Check out the rules and regulations for media mail, because they are subject, by the way, remember this, when you are shipping media mail, they are subject to be opened and inspected to make sure that you are correctly using the media mail packaging service. If for some reason they see it, they will either return it to you or discard it, and you won't have it delivered to your destination. They are very strict on that media mail. They are subject to be opened and inspected, and then sealed if it's correct, and on its way. And they will make a note and slide it in the package that has been inspected. Just like you get like when you go to the airport sometimes. Paula, if you complete the jot form at the top of his return. It's not on this channel, Carol. I don't think it's in the description, is it? Yeah, Danielle too. If you ever register with the channel, that way if you ever win anything, that's also good for when I do giveaways. I think it's in the description. I can get it right here. Yeah, I don't have it. I only do it for the auctions and giveaways. But once you register for one, you register for all 5 channels. I have it across all 5 channels. It's Daniel. I thought it was Danielle. It's Daniel. Well, thank you for letting me know that. Nobody ever told me that. Sorry about that, Daniel. I'm so sorry, Daniel. I used a Post-it note. Oh, there you go. I have seen a lot of people do write it on the box, which is nothing wrong with it. But if you ever write somebody's name, you can always put the label on top of it. And there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Donna, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I'll use a Post-it note and write the dimensions and write the weight, the item in the box. Sometimes I'll write it on the package. Yep, whatever works best for you. Wendy, very good. USPS has separate sections at the post office. Yes, they do. That's true. And they will do it. But if you're not bringing it and they pick it up at your door, I'm surprised they would pick it up. Yeah, UPS I know goes to our post office on a regular basis because a lot of times I'm there. The truck is there. I talked to her about that yesterday. Thank you, Jennifer. That's my other channel that I do videos on. Johnny, I think you meant Lonnie and Shed Flips, not Harry Tornado. No, Harry Tornado, that was about what happened. I know for sure where he had a package that disappeared and he forgot that it was actually UPS and he put it with the USPS packaging. And I know Shed Flips, they had that happen too. But I remember them because they made a video. He had a major video on that because it was lost. And he had a complaint and had to refund the money. But yeah, they had it happen too. 1,000 or so records? Wow. I thought I had a lot. I don't even know my count because I still got some at the lake house too. Good to see you, Donna. How are you doing? Also put on the box price of the ship. So when I paid, I looked at the size, weight, rate. Yep, double check. That's all you can do. Well, good. Hello, blanket to you too. Oh, let's see. It's not Daniel. I have to remember that. Thank you for letting me know that, little Debbie. And I'm so sorry, Daniel. I hope you're still here. Forgive me, please. That's why I wrote Daniel when I dropped. And a lot of times I don't look at that, Jennifer. I just notice you dropping links. I'm sorry. Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And you know me, I like to make sure I get the right names. No, should only happen that once. But I think I did it a couple of times, even yesterday. Because I heard somebody else say Danielle yesterday. I think that's why I said it yesterday. That's what I get for listening. They picked it up, but they also picked up 32 other boxes and ships. Oh, okay. I'm surprised. Because usually they shouldn't be picking it up unless they're going to deliver it for you. I also put UPS or USPS in the corner and highlight in the color so I don't mix them up. Now, you know you can get the free boxes off of USPS.com, UPS.com, and get the free boxes. I have 2 totes marked UPS and USPS. Awesome. Yeah, I usually keep them separate because I go to Staples. We have a UPS drop-off at... Carol, why you're not blue? All this time you were blue, now you're not. What happened? Oh, you sent Happy Mother's Day with 300 jewels. Well, thank you, Carol. I just noticed that. You must be on your phone. Well, thank you. I'm not sure how that works. I just know it's on the... yeah, I see it now. I happened to look in the chat and it said sent Mother's Day of 300 jewels. Is it Mother's Day? This Sunday. This Sunday is Mother's Day. Maria, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And for all those that are mothers or mother figures, happy early Mother's Day. Yeah. It's this Sunday. Yep. And Father's Day is on June the 21st. This weekend, yep. Yeah, it's this Saturday, this Sunday. It's Mother's Day. Yeah. So what does everybody have going on? Anything special? Are you doing anything special for Mother's Day? Anything at all. May 10th, yes. My granddaughter's high school graduation party is Sunday. Somebody else has something going on. Some party or something coming up. And don't forget, today is Terry Bear's birthday today. If you see him anywhere in any of the chats, make sure to mention that happy birthday to him. I know some men that are mothers. Yes, exactly. There's some mother figures that are men and women. So yeah, just like with Father's Day. Our daughters didn't realize that it was Mother's Day when she planned the party. Aw. Well, double celebration. There you go. Super Saver Ground Advantage. Ground Advantage. UPS can only go to the UPS stores, not postal substations. Okay. I don't think I've ever used Super Saver Ground Advantage for UPS. Very seldom I use UPS. You're getting much needed rain. We are too. I'm still doing yard work. Yeah, I got to get my yard done too. But it's been raining for the last 3 days here. And I ain't going out in that rain and doing anything until it stops. Which we should get a good weekend until I think Sunday we're getting more rain. But like they say, May showers. No, April showers bring May flowers, where it's still raining in May. So go figure. Amy, is it still snowing in your neck of the woods? I can't believe in Maine you still gotten snow. Y'all need rain? Yeah, I can send it to you because we got a lot of it. That's right. Terry Bear's birthday is today. I haven't seen him in the chat yet. Also, don't forget to check out Heather's channel. She got another video that came out yesterday. She's doing some little short videos. We suggested that she'd start doing some kind of content, and that she is doing. Don't forget, you can always promote your channel, your name with the, if you're a member, how long you've been a member in the chat. It's in your little cash $ thing in the bottom of the chat. Like this, Carol has been celebrating 44 months. I can't believe it's that long already. Of being a member, loving being part of the Cajun Roots family. Well, thank you so much and greatly appreciate it. Snow is gone. What? That was fast. A little rain and drizzle. You had a lot of snow, though. Come on over Sunday evening with my clothing blowout sale. Are you going to be doing some more bras and draws? Might go to 6 hours. 6 hours? Wow. I need to check also, by the way, don't forget, if you have been a member for over 18 plus months, check the main channel. You are shout out on the main page of my channel for members who have been over 18 months plus as a member of the channel. And I need to update it this weekend to see if I have any more I got to add for the new 18 plus months of being a member. Yep. Yeah, I haven't seen Terry Bear yet. Usually he's here in the morning. He probably celebrated too long last night. You have a lot of clothes, not just... Girl, you got a lot, too. You've been doing some good sales on those. You go, girl. I don't do much clothes, though, but I do have it here and there. There you go. She's caring and sharing. Look at her. Also, don't forget, like I said yesterday, you can also add Miss Denise. Miss Denise, I thought you'd been a member. You just became a member? Well, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, this time I thought you were a member already. Well, it looked like you've been a member. You must have just renewed, huh? You must have just renewed it while I'm live. Well, guess what, Miss Denise? You're getting a chair dance. The dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
Let him have.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it. With no problem. Let him have it. And this is for all you who have marked in your milestones of how long you've been a member. This is all for you.
Attention, attention, new member. I want to thank you. Thank you for being a friend and family member of the Cajun Roots Reseller channel. Thank you,
Thank y'all so much for being a member of the channel and supporting the channel. And Cheryl, congratulations on getting to 200. Are you over 200 or are you only at 200? Let's check you out. Y'all need to check and see if y'all subscribe to Cheryl. She's going to get back. Look, I love her videos with her and her daughters going through all those storage units. Yep, she's at 201, but let's get her over that, y'all. Y'all help her out. Get her over that hump. I love watching her videos when she's going through storage units with her daughters. It's so funny because they look at things like, what is this? Well, thank you, Ms. Denise. And Jay, thank you for being a member now for 4 months. And happy to be one. Well, thank you, and I greatly appreciate it. D and Josie's live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, y'all. There it is. Groovy Girls auction tonight at 7 p.m. So y'all, let's make sure we get Cheryl over 200. If y'all haven't checked her out, I'm looking forward to more videos because I enjoy watching her and her daughters going through those storage units, cleaning them out and sorting them out and all that good stuff. And then she's doing, didn't you do your last one from like a sale when you, if I remember correctly, Cheryl? You did one where you did a sale through it. If anybody want anything, you just buy it right there in the spot. That was pretty cool. Crystal, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. How have you been, Crystal? I went back up and get that. Terry, congratulations, Cheryl. There's Buffalo Pickers Whatnot Toy Show today at 3 o'clock. Y'all don't want to miss that. I have it bookmarked, so I'll get my reminder because I don't want to miss that one. There's some great things to pick up, especially if you're looking for toys for Christmas and you want to get early. That is the best way to do it. Right down Buffalo Pickers Toy or Whatnot. Yeah. I racked up last time. Wendy says she is at 386, really trying to get to her 400. I'll check and see. Wendy also has, don't forget to put your Facebook page, Wendy. Yeah, I have them both open too. I got them. Better do that right now before I forget. Yeah, right here. Continue. I have to sign back in because I closed all that out when I had to reset my logging in. Get my notification. Where is it? Come on. Save and notify. There we go. I was waiting for it to pop up. Saved. I got it. And the same thing here. Oh, wow. I didn't realize he had a video. I'm following already. I've been on thank you, Jennifer. Save and notify. There we go. Come on. Save and notify. Done. All right, I got them both notified, and I get my notification for both of them. I'm going to have some fun today. And there's Danny Mays. If y'all haven't saw Danny Mays, she hasn't been on for a while, but she's got a great auction she does on Whatnot as well. I'm doing okay. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Crystal. I don't know how he makes money on those sales. Well, he does. Remember, he gets those at a good price on his own, and he's still making a profit, and he's just trying to get rid of inventory. Leslie's Lucky Finds is also on at 1:30 Eastern today. That's on the YouTube. On the YouTube. He's on Whatnot. Yes, you can buy as long as I organized. Now the weather is better. Awesome. Yeah, because Cheryl was doing it right from her storage unit. It was cool. There is Leslie's Lucky Finds link for her 1:30 show today. Her solo sale. She's doing a solo sale today. And actually, let me look at my calendar. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on Miss Josie's place with Miss Denise at 4 p.m. Next Thursday, I will be on with Leslie's Lucky Finds at 1:30. Next Thursday. Matt, you got this. You will do fine. You're going to meet a whole bunch of new people in person. Matt is doing his very first meetup, and he is nervous, but you know what? You got this, Matt. It's all good. I'm looking forward to our meetup in Missouri next in the end of the month. I get to meet a couple of y'all, few of y'all actually from YouTube. Wendy says tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, I will be over on Deb's wood burning for Thursday therapy option. Awesome. All right, let's see where Cheryl is at now. Did she get over her number? Nope, she's still at 201, y'all. Carol's great of Jennifer and Heather. Eat good in Missouri. Oh, I plan on it. My diet's going right out the door when I go there. I can feel it now. I also need to get my feet wet again with online auctions. That's right, Cheryl. Come on over, girl. We'd love to have you. It's been a while that you've been on our auctions. Yeah, it's good to see you back. Girl, you got this. It's like riding a bicycle. You'll get on there and pedal on and run out. You'll do good. Yeah, you got this. I love watching your videos. I try to watch as many as I can, when I can. And if not, I'll put a playlist and watch later, and I catch up in the morning when I'm working and lurking. When nobody I can see that's live, I just play the playlist. There you go. There's her link right there. Go check it out and see if you subscribe to her, please. Make sure you hit the notifications, because she's coming back full force. You'll do fine, Cheryl. You got this, girl. I know you got it. Because you did really well when you were doing it. Yeah. Yeah. There's Deb's link for tonight at 9 o'clock. I'll be in bed by then. Yeah, I'll be in bed. That's past my bedtime. I try to stay up late, but then I keep falling asleep too early, so I can't do it. I try. Unless I take a nap in the afternoon. Like on Fridays, I'm on with Buffalo Picker on the last Friday of the month. Yeah. But other than that, no. Now when I wake up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Lately I've been waking up about 2:20, no later than 2:20 in the morning. But I get a lot of work done before the day starts for everybody else. I like that. So if you have anything planned, look, I don't know what's going to be. Look, I'm going to have to rely on everybody else to tell us what they recommend when we get there, you know? Hopefully we can also meet up with Miss Denise. I'm looking forward to that one too, that meetup. I'll get a whole new list of those that we meet up with this month. Grandmas, Aunt Boo, Mark and Mike, Regina, whoever else is in that area. I haven't seen Bev in a couple of days. I think Bev has got a booth at the same place Regina does. We'll have to see if she's going to want to meet up. And who else? Somebody was asking. Oh yeah, Randy. Randy lives in that state. Angela and Unimagic both live in Missouri? Really? I can stay awake. Very few times I'll take like a 30-minute power nap. 15 max. 30 minutes tops. They live in Oklahoma, yeah. That's what I thought. Oh, they do? Angela's in Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Uni's in Arkansas. Angela lives in Oklahoma. Well, if they want to meet up, we'll be glad to, because Ms. Denise and I we're going to be meeting up. Angela lives in Tulsa, Arkansas. Wow, all these different states. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, yeah, that's why I'm talking about it now. That way, if anybody wants to do meetups, we will be willing to drive halfway wherever they are. Or we can meet up and meet with others at the same time. That's why I'm promoting it now, to let everybody know. Let me know by emailing me, and I'll be glad to add you to my little meetup list. So we can make arrangements on when we do it and what day we can do it. Like 3 hours away from me. Okay. I know Ms. Denise said yesterday, I think it was, or day before yesterday, she's like 4.5 hours away from where we're staying. So hopefully we can all meet up somehow, some way. They are closer to Missouri. Bev lives in Jefferson City, and I'll let her know what day we... Okay, cool. Because, you know, I'm going to bring my GoPro and my batteries, my chest strap for the GoPro so I can be hands-free. All that's going to be fully charged and ready to go. Because when I go sourcing with anybody that we meet up with, I got the GoPro going 24/7. Yep. Although I have to stop and let I don't film everything, but most of it. Yeah, because I know she says she had a booth in the same place you were in. It was a couple of weeks ago she mentioned that. Definitely. I talked to Grandma. She said she's open to any day, except for Saturday. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you, sir. Catching flight back to Texas this morning. Drop in and say hi. Well, thank you. Have a safe trip and have fun. Hopefully we get to see you in 2 weeks. We're going to try to do a meetup with you if you come this way. Well, you got to be in Rhode Island, you said. So Carol and I were talking about trying to make a meetup with you when you get here in this area, our neck of the woods. Looking forward to it if we can. We'll make it somehow, some way if we can. In between you having to work, of course. Work comes first. That's understandable. I think all of Dawn's shows are canceled this week from what I understand. Am I correct on that, Jennifer? There will not be any doghouse today. That's what they call it. Right, Carol? That's what I'm talking about. That's if you want to meet up with us. It would be really nice if you can, if you have the time. Yep, okay. So yeah, all those shows this week are canceled while Miss Dawn is trying to get herself better. As far as I know, somebody asked me yesterday, I think it was, or somebody made a comment yesterday about they're not sure if she's going to have any other shows next week. I think Wendy was going to be on one of her shows next week. So I'm not sure, what's going to go on. But keep an eye on her page, on her channel, and her Facebook page. She's been keeping up updates there. I am too, Carol. If we can definitely meet up. You know me, I'm gonna make it. I don't care what I got to do. Instead of me sitting there watching TV or doing, I can get there too. Auntie Bev, hello. Your ears must have been ringing, girl. We were just talking about you. We're going to be going to Missouri. My husband and I, will be in Missouri next the end of the month. And I believe you're in Jefferson City. We'd love to see about meeting up with you there too. Next show on their channel is on the 12th. That'll be Tuesday. Okay, that is next week. I promise not to frisk you. Lord Jesus, child. Notice Michael ain't commenting on that one, Carol. Crafting without friends. Crafting without friends? On Teresa's, okay. Yes, with Regina. Yeah! Cool. It'd be nice to better meet up with you too. I know I'm not. Girl, you know that's true. Ha! That's okay, Jennifer. But Carol, it doesn't hurt you trying, right? It doesn't. It's not something you. At least you're trying. Look, Jennifer, we all have those days. I know I'm trying to type sometimes and I just can't get those words out by putting the wrong key on the wrong finger on the wrong key. That is not easy sometimes. You're trying and you just can't get it done. Or they do the autocorrect. I hate that. So does anybody else have anything special going on? Are you going to be doing any videos, any lives? Let us know. Broadsworth fingers? I never heard it called that before. Well, we're going to be in Missouri. We're going to be staying in Branson. We're leaving on the 23rd of this month. We'll be there around the 2 o'clock hours, flying into the airport there. And then we're going to be going to Branson and staying there a week. But we will be traveling to visit and meet up with whoever we can. I will do a live at my meeting up 2 p.m. tomorrow. Awesome. And you never know if I do a pop-up live on my phone for the first time, because I don't hardly do that. I'll be using my phone probably. I got to make sure I'm signed in on my phone too for my YouTube channel. I am on with Angela Isaac this evening at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. There you go. Well, everybody, it's getting to that time. If anybody would like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to. That link is pinned in the chat. You may see it at the bottom of your chat. Some of y'all may see it at the top of your chat, but it's pinned there. You're more than welcome to come on in. Silver Dollar City is also. I heard about that. Regina told me about that one. But we're going to be traveling, driving, meeting people. We already have on our list Grandma's Closet, Ain't Boo, Mark and Mike, Regina, Miss Denise. Am I missing somebody? Those are the ones that confirmed they're going to meet up. So we'll see what happens. And hopefully you. Yeah. Also, don't forget to leave your comments after each video. Go back and even if you go and comment, make your own comment, but also make a comment on somebody else's video, on somebody else's comment from a different video. You can do that too. That gives you an entry for the Moon Pie Box giveaway at the first of the month. Definitely would be looking forward to it. And Randy, if she's up to it, I haven't heard anything from her yet. But again, it's if she can make it. We're going to try to do something every day. Now, just to let you know, the morning show will only be the only thing I will be able to do that week, Monday through Friday. We'll be doing the morning show. And then on that Wednesday, the Hump Day auction will be on. And Miss Denise is going to run that one on the 27th. So we'll still have it. Who knows if Randy will join? I don't know. She didn't say anything yet. I haven't heard. So with that being said, like I say before I end each and every show, don't forget if you'd like to come on after the show's over, the link is in the chat pinned. You're more than welcome to come on up after the show's over. If you have any questions, concerns, or you have anything you need help with, let me know. Come on up. Carol and Johnny sent you all an Instagram message where I'll be. Okay. Thank you, Michael. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all.